Yeah, you're looking mighty comfortable there. Come on, Johnny. Let's go, bud. Stand back and put the Legos away.
Legos are just broke anyway.
You be a good girl nighttime. Yeah, don't bother Mr. Don.
She gave you that look.
Yeah.
Don't bother him.
Kitty, are you loving on my shoes? They've been outside of the leaves. Huh? I love you, Donnie.
On you too.
He's ready to go do his run. He's not in a good mood.
I'm having to, you know, this, I kind of gotten used to sitting around for an hour waiting for daylight, have my coffee, and then go run, you know, read my paper. But this, get out of bed, do lunches, get this, get out the door and run. It's just not me.
But when it's all over, then you get to pile up. So
Yeah.
just reach for the dream, Mr.
That's right.
Donnie. Reach for the dream.
My favorite part of exercise has always been, it's over.
Yeah, I love you. I do. I love
I know
you.
you do. Mwah. Cute little thing.
All right, boys. We're out of here. Donnie's got Ruby waiting on us.
Yeah.
Good morning, Ruby. Well, it sure is a dreary gray day out there. So much for it being lighter out earlier in the morning, because with these gray clouds, you know, it's just really dull out there. But traffic's moving along smoothly this morning. I had adaptive cruise on all the way from Fuquay into Garner, which is quite some miles, and you know, about 20 minutes worth of driving. So that's really working out well for me every morning in the stop and go traffic. I really enjoy that. Yep.
At least we can actually see the buildings today.
Yep, we can see the buildings today. I love you guys. Have a good day. Bye. So I just dropped the boys off a few minutes ago, and I'm parked not too far from the school. Michelle is going to catch up with me at Guardian Angel this morning, but then she's not going to be able to go with me the rest of the day on to Apex and Whole Foods. She's got service on her stove, her range top, happening this afternoon. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but can't be helped this time. It seems like people love to only offer appointments right during our shopping time together, but we've had several weeks in a row, a good run here. So yeah, hopefully next week we'll be back on track. Today's picture of the day is a steam engine from the North Carolina Transportation Museum over towards Charlotte, or specifically in Spencer, North Carolina. I took this picture, a few years ago, HDR'd it, tinted it. I quite liked the way it turned out. I'm a real fan of old trains, old steam engines. So there's a new Whole Foods opening this morning off Highway 55 in Cary, Morrisville area at Alston Town Center. They open at 9 a.m. and there was lots of free giveaways today. So I think I'm going to try to stop by there on the way home. Not 100% sure if I'll stay or not. Depends on how crowded it looks, I guess. Yeah, I'm here at the new Whole Foods, and it's very crowded. They open at 9. It's currently 8:20, and I'd say there's 100 to 150 people already in line. There's a new bakery at this store. That's a special bakery, La Farm, local of course, and they're giving away loaves of bread amongst other things this morning. But yeah, there's the Whole Foods, and the line, it goes straight in front of me in this car here, all the way down that row. It's just packed with people, just totally packed. So as much as I would love to go in there and stay this morning, I'm not going to. I know where the Whole Foods is now though, and I'll come back and visit it another day. All right, I'm on 540 headed south towards Holly Springs out of Apex. Get me home a little quicker so I can spend some time with Donnie before I go out with Michelle and do the rest of my shopping. Let me tell you, this road is made for autopilot. Actually, it's one of the roads designated as a test road for autonomous driving vehicles. But yeah, it's pretty sweet to be out here just traveling down the highway. I use adaptive cruise all the time, but since I'm not on the interstate much, I'm actually not in autopilot too often, so it's nice to get a chance to use it. This is the road we took home on the day we took delivery of Ruby. For my buddy James. Don and I had a great breakfast with lots and lots of bacon. Yeah, so I'm on my way to meet Michelle now, and Don is being the sweetheart that he always is, and he's going to help construct a platform for the dog houses, aka cat houses, so that it'll be mostly more sheltered from the rain, because I think from a wind perspective it's pretty good right now. But we'd also want to give Tux the opportunity to stay really close to the house and be happy, but not actually be on the back step, because you know that's a little bit of a tripping hazard for us going in and out. It's not so bad when it's light outside because we can see him, and since I put that light colored blanket there, but it is at night when he's black and the carpet's blue, it's sort of hard to see him if you're not remembering. Yeah, so anyway, Don's gonna construct something today. We were looking at cat houses made out of pallet or scrap wood, which we have some of on Pinterest, and I had created a board, and we were going over the ones on the board so he could get some ideas of the 3 or 4 of the 20 or so that I pinned that I like the best. And I think he decided, you know, most of those obviously are all made out of scrap wood, which then you have the problem of needing to use some foam insulation to sort of protect the wind from coming in through the cracks in the pieces. But he's actually going to build one that makes use of the dog houses we already have, but incorporates the scrap wood to build the platform. So anyway, I totally trust that Donnie will come up with something that's functional and looks decent, and that hopefully the cats will be happy about. Yeah. So apparently Electric had an article yesterday, and then some discussion ensued on the Model X Facebook owners group about Siri having support for the Tesla app now. So you can tell your car to honk its horn, or lock and unlock the doors, or ask your car the charging status, that kind of thing. So yeah, I was able to get that working last night on my phone, although I did have to, my Tesla password had expired. I had to get it, it's pretty cryptic, and get it typed back in. And I had trouble getting Siri to translate what I was saying correctly. I don't know why. So it took me 4 or 5 attempts, and I was getting a little ruffled there, but I did get it to work. And although I asked Siri, my first question was, what is my car charging? which is something that the Alexa skill that I use supports. And she just gave me back the charging state. You know, it's 59% charged and you can go 175 miles or something. The car was actually charging right then, and I had gotten the message from the app that it was. I try to make sure I look for the message every night just to verify that I've got it plugged in and everything is going good. Sometimes Don will ask, hey, did you check the car is charging? And I'll say yes. But at any point, she gave me back the wrong information, right? She really didn't answer the question. Maybe she doesn't support that question.
Where's my car?
But I really like using, well, I don't use Alexa a lot. I just usually use the app on my phone, but if I want to, I can use Alexa. And then of course, so you know, everyone can use Alexa for free, even if they don't own an Echo or a Dot. If they simply have the Amazon app installed on their phone and they use the microphone option works just like your phone is its own Alexa device at that point. So yeah, that's nice. That's what I thought. That's nice that Siri supports the Tesla app now, and that's good. Some people will really like that, but for me, you know, okay. Probably a little more secure because you're only still giving your password to Tesla, and then somehow Tesla and Siri are talking underneath there maybe, because you know with Amazon, the Alexa skill, you have to give your password out. I'm not personally worried about Amazon's AWS server, I don't think, having our Tesla password, but you know, you want to be careful obviously that you're not giving that out all over the place. Only giving it out to really well-known and very secure services and servers. But yeah, so anyway, interesting news. Siri now supports talking to your car. That's the short of it. Hello, hello.
I got Ariel today.
Oh my goodness, you're not feeling well?
No, Sean told me like around 8:39 last night that we have to go and pick out the dog today since the other people came. We're not picking him up, we're picking him out. We're just picking him
That is not Ariel. Only cat.
Well, how about a dog picture? Well, I'm happy to see you. Hi, sweetie. You're always welcome.
Hey.
Hey.
I got you a present.
Oh, you have me a present, really?
Yeah.
Well, here.
Yay.
What did you get me? I'm so excited.
Here, you want me to hold something? Part of that's fragile.
Okay.
Dun dun dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Fragile.
Oh, isn't she a beautiful pilgrim Annalie from my table? How wonderful.
I haven't
Oh,
found the
she's
guy yet, though.
awesome. She's awesome.
I'm looking for the pilgrim man.
The pilgrim man. That's funny. And there is another bag in here.
Dun 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 dun.
I'm being careful since you said it's fragile. I know the
Fragile.
I know the Annalise aren't oh my goodness. It looks like the robot from Lost in Space. Is my favorite robot ever. Yes. Oh, thank you so much. I love him. Johnny cannot have him even though he's Robot Boy. He's mine, all mine. Thank you. Thank you.
You're
and
welcome.
Thank you. Well, here, let me stick it in the car so it won't get damaged.
I'm a
All
tree.
right, I have picked out my not ugly Christmas vest.
I'm getting a new puppy. He's a golden retriever, and there's about 7 boys in the litter. So I'm excited to get them.
Yes, you're gonna pick out a boy, right?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, you already decided on a boy, but not which boy. Yeah, well, good luck, honey. That sounds like a lot of fun. All right. Take pictures. Okay. I want a picture. Send me a picture. So, unfortunately, Michelle and Ariel were only able to hang out with me for a few minutes. So, I'm just now leaving Guardian Angel Fuquay, but I'm by myself. Bummer. I understand they had things to do, and we've got other weeks to shop together, but yeah, I'm missing my company today for sure. I like having companions out on my shopping trips, either Michelle or Johnny, you know, sometimes Joey or Donnie, but so I just called Don and decided I'm gonna go get the boys this afternoon, even though I wouldn't normally do that on Tuesday, because he's working on that project for me, and I just got to thinking that I can go get them because I don't have to get Michelle back in time to get her kids, and B, that, you know, he's doing that project for me, so I really want to make sure he has plenty of time to work on my project, so I'll go get the boys. So I'm gonna head on to Guardian Angel Apex now, and probably Whole Foods, but I might do Whole Foods on the way home with the boys. Yeah, I can twist their arm to make that an okay thing if they're gonna get a snack in there. So yeah.
Okay, so it's not Vera Bradley, but it's very nicely done, and it looks just like it should be. There's my new Christmas pocketbook.
Well, I'm in line to pick up the boys, and it started to sprinkle. Nothing too serious, but poor Ruby, she doesn't have her own personal umbrella, and she's getting both wet and dirty. I'm sorry, Donnie. So it's not raining very hard, but this is the first time that I've picked up the boys since it's been raining.
We're going Tuesday shopping, aren't we?
Yep, you are.
Yay! Whole Foods!
Careful with my bag back there, please. Thank you.
Bye, Mr. Abernathy.
So no water in the car, Johnny?
Huh?
No water came in the Falcon Wing door area?
A little. Just a little.
Little, okay. Well, it's not pouring a lot. I was just wondering, you know, how the door did in the rain.
It did pretty well.
Just a drop or two?
Yeah, and it's all in that plastic area.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. I've got Johnny with me. Yay! Joey wanted to sit in the car. Teenagers. So what flavor gelato?
Salted caramel.
Okay, while he eats that, I'm filling the part with produce.
So, my mom's really excited about this. I'm not as excited purely because I'm not a big mint fan. I'm sure she'll enjoy it.
Chocolate and mint belong together.
Still don't like it.
When pigs fly. Oh, and look at the birdie nest. And even a lizard.
So, we've just gone back from shopping at Whole Foods. Right now, we're loading up Ruby.
Yep,
So-
I'm gonna have to do some creative loading today, considering that I have the boys' book bags back there and my shopping stuff from Guardian Angel.
Yeah, so we'll work that out. Maneuver, having 4 cards at once.
All right, thanks for taking them back for me, buddy.
This is really interesting to maneuver.
So I've got everything loaded up. I didn't really have any problem. I think all total there were 8 bags of groceries plus the pizza plus the cooler and 2 book bags. So it's packed again. Normal Tuesday packing. Hopefully it's gonna shut. It's really sensitive. Even if it hits an empty paper bag, it comes back up. So I do have 2 lightweight bags back here and my Guardian Angel from Fuquay stuff. And then you can see from the inside. I can still see out the back, no problem. It's perfectly clear. And there's room for Johnny. Hey, Joey.
Oh yeah, hi.
Joey says he saw a white X in the parking lot while we were inside, and Johnny saw a silver S. And then, of course, we saw that silver X on the way into the parking lot. So we've seen 3 Teslas plus us here today. Yeah, that's good. Well, here's Donnie. Working really hard the whole time I've been gone on this project.
Yeah.
It's looking really good though.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. Well, let me give you your kiss and tell you how much I love you.
Oh, thank you, pretty girl. Mwah. I love you too.
What's
Yeah,
the
but
air for?
All right, so we have a good
a 2-story cat platform. Can't just have a regular cat form and keep it up off the ground. No, we gotta have 2-story.
well, we had 2 dog houses, right? So
Right.
yeah.
Carpeted.
Here's
all the walls.
Tux and Slate waiting to check it out. They're not quite sure what to make about all of this activity.
Yep.
But Donnie says he may change the roof. And it's carpeted. And each dog house is on its own shelf. And Tux's little pad is there, at least for when it's not pouring down rain. And I have picked up these stairs over at Guardian Angel, so just in case they're not used to jumping too high, they should be able to get up to the top. And yeah, the main thing is water was getting in the dog houses. Either splashing in off the ground or maybe on this little one actually coming in through this enclosure here. So hopefully now we're not going to have water in the dog houses anymore. That was the main reason for doing this, was for on the days when it rains. But you know, when it's pretty,
cats can be up here outside sleeping, and when they want shelter, they can get in the dog houses, because the little gray cats have been sleeping in the small dog house all the time. That one has a hotter heating pad, and apparently they really like it hot. So the one on the bottom, you have to sit on the heating pad in order for it to warm up. The one on the top is warm all the time. So I guess the one on the bottom, they're just not willing to wait long enough to find out. But thank you, Donnie, because you've been working on it for what, 6 hours straight?
Well, you left to go to Guardian Angel when? 10 o'clock?
It was 10:20.
Well, I came out right when you left.
Yeah, and it's going on 6 o'clock now, so.
Yeah, you know, it's just scrap lumber. It was supposed to be like bing bang boom, but it just always takes longer than I thought.
Yeah, well, we had gotten some ideas off Pinterest, and that blue lumber is actually treated lumber. Yep. So the majority of it won't deteriorate anytime soon. Right. And you did such a nice job not going higher than the window, but fitting both the dog houses on. Yeah, I know you did a lot of measurements before you started cutting.
I did measure.
Thank you, Donnie.
You're welcome.
It's really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll be waiting to see from the inside who comes and checks it out. They've been closed several times now. So I've put some cat treats, we call them cookies, up there to get some interest. Slate went up and had a few, but then I moved and she got spooked. That is your nickname, Spooky. She's gonna go though. She'll go wherever Tux goes. If Tux says the coast is clear, then... But hey, big boy, you're going to have to climb up a little bit farther to get some of those. Yeah. Yep, there's more, but I think you're going to have to climb up. Don't you want those, Tuxie? I know you can make that jump. I know you're perfectly capable of it. Come on, go on up. Hey, Slate, that's just Donnie messing with the lumber pile. Go on, Tux. All right, I tried to be patient, but I lifted him up. That's his blanket that was on the back step, so it should smell like a spot, plus it's plugged in and getting warm, so... Yep. Look at those deluxe accommodations. It's okay, that's just Donnie messing around on the wood pile. Well, you're a good boy.